Hi, Linda. How are you? I'm going to make me a coffee. Ana, ¿cómo estás? Hi, Esther. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm back on here today because I'm going to wait a little bit, girls. I am going to wait a little. I'll be there. I'll be there, Anna. This is not going to be a long show. I do want to share. I want to share stuff with you guys, and sometimes it's like easier for me to do it from here. I know you can't see me right there, but I am going to try to make this an all English one. Our favorite thing in South Texas is coffee at all times. It doesn't matter. We drink tea or coffee. Give me the spoon, please. At all times around here. So I'm going to make me a Nuez Café, instant coffee. Why not? Porque la que puede, puede. La que puede, puede. Of course, with my favorite creamer. With my favorite creamer, my HEB, sweet Italian. And with this, I don't have to use sugar or anything because it's already sweet.
Do you want to say hi?
So, back to the hielera it goes. And I want y'all to see that I am wearing something that's very special to me. I want to thank Yaya for this. And I want to thank Linda Reyes, Peacocks United, and Alexandra Roser, even though I don't talk to Alexandra. And she knew that Yaya was going to make this shawl for me, and she donated to Yaya for the cause because Yaya knows how to crochet and I don't. And Yaya donated this beautiful shawl that I'm wearing because it's going to freaking get cold again, and it's fresh inside my house. But I want to let you all know something. This is one that I got from somebody else. Ophelia, do you know who gave me this? I don't. It was one of the peacocks.
Yeah, Sylvia.
Huh?
Sylvia.
Sylvia made this one for me. And I want to let you all know that in January of 2025, the pockets of this shawl came back from one of the game rooms with Omega. This one here. My dream is to fill the pockets that Yaya so lovingly made for this one with another Mega. Why not? But let me let y'all know something. People get mad for the weirdest things, right? And I love it because even though Alexandra knew that Yaya was gonna do this shawl for me, she still said, hey, here, I know that right now you're saying you need the help here. Here it is. Go for it. Do it. And Yaya did this for me, and I thank her. It's going to be cold, and I'm using it. And I have used it to the casinos. And I will continue to use it because it is cold in there, and I need to bring it back with Amiga to my house. Why not? It has happened before. It will happen again. I barely started, girl. But I was laughing. Velda, I love you, Velda. Belda 2026 for mayoral candidacy in Mercedes, Texas. I was cracking up. Belda was out there saying that somebody was mad, 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 mad because the Peacocks got all together and sent some donations for Ophelia's birthday. And Belda saying it was $600. I don't really know because, I haven't sat down in the corner to ask G Vela 86 because he's the one that got some of them. And then some other ones were zellied directly to the bank of Ophelia. So I don't know how much it really was. I know I forwarded some to G Vela 86 para que se enojen más. Not my problem if they're getting an ulcer out of it. I think it's funny. Hey, Naya Cubo. María Chongos, ¿cómo la ves? ¿Cómo la ves? Bien enojadas. Y yo aquí bien calentita, loving this shawl that was made for me with donations that were given to Yaya, but Yaya's beautiful hands made it for me. And, oh well, are they jelly? Because they didn't get one? They can pay if they want to. Y yo tan a gusto que me comí. I had leftovers. I wasn't going to eat a whole half of even 1/4. It was 1/4 of a rib slab because it was half on the plate and me and Goyo divided it. So I got half of the half. I got 1/4 of the ribs. Do y'all think that I was going to eat it all? I ate it for breakfast this morning. But y'all saw a bunch of empty plates. Because do we know how to throw corn out there or what? That meal yesterday was enough for me to bring some back and have breakfast at 11. Because that's what time I got up. I got up so mad this morning. I was mad. It looked really good. It was awesome. Let me tell you that. Broccoli and cheese casserole is awesome at Cheddar's. I love it. I love to order that when I go there. It's the rice and broccoli and cheese casserole that they make. We're 24. Is it 24 away from getting to the 1,000 mark, and we'll be able to use that second phone when I go live. So, yes, we're close because we're not going to be using this one because then I'll be mad. They'll find ways of bothering me. This morning, I was so mad because I got a call and it was Michael. And, it was one of those Indian Michaels. And as soon as you hear the voice, yo estaba bien dormida, bien calentita, abajo de mis 3 colchas, under my 3 blankets. I was so warm. And my phone is buzzing away by my ear because, we all sleep with that cell phone right there. It's not supposed to be there, but we sleep with it. Yes, that girl, it was awesome. That casserole there is awesome. And my phone rings and it's like the marketplace. And it was a Michael. And they were calling me from a 409 area code. And I recognize where that area code is from. And I'm like, what do you need, Michael? As soon as he said his name, I was already mad. And I was already telling him, what do you need, Michael? Because I know you're not in Galveston County, but you're calling me from a Galveston County phone number with an accent that's from India. I only need 3 minutes of your time. Well, you've already got 2 minutes, so hurry it up because I'm not here to be answering 100 questions for you. 7 minutes later, I ended up still hanging up on Michael and his buddies because he had transferred me to 2 different people. 7 minutes into the "you're making me mad" conversation. I don't know if y'all are getting these calls, but
what was the point of the call?
Something about some subsidies. It was the insurance, the marketplace insurance. And I told him I already have Blue Cross Blue Shield. No, I don't have Medicaid and Medicare. I'm not 62 and over. So little motherfucker was still asking me. I need to make sure. I told him, well, you don't need to make sure of anything. You're calling me. You're in front of a computer. Your computer has my name and my address. And I already gave you the zip code. You don't need to make sure of anything else, Michael. If you have any subsidies that are due to me, just send them and stop trying to interfere with my time. Linda, it's weird. I try not to, but even Blue Cross Blue Shield of wherever, Texas it is, has been bugging me. And it's like, really? Are these people that desperate? I have hung up twice on Blue Cross Blue Shield because they wanted to do a home nurse visit that I'm not. I told her I have a primary care physician that can do that. Then they wanted to do virtual visits. I have a primary care physician that can do that. Why do I need to do virtual visits for? I hung up on her. I told her, quit bothering me about this stuff.
Great topic about scammers.
The whole thing is, I don't know if they're scammers because on that particular one, on Michael's this morning, it didn't have who was calling. But on the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas, the phone says Blue Cross Blue Shield
Michael
on
was
it.
a scammer.
Probably, but he had 3 other people on the phone. Hey, LB Raiders. I hate it. I hate answering those calls. Y yo estaba tan dormida. I was so nice and warm and sleeping. It's like, really? Little motherfuckers? But I just wanted to let you all know that I thank Yaya for doing this for me. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. There's a lot of reasons that people get blocked and stuff. And there's a lot of reasons why you leave them alone, But yeah, I think that the best thing that we can do is ignore some of it. Some of it. Yes, Scarlett, a lot of these people are doing that. Last week, I got one about my credit. And it's like, who sold you my phone number? Because my phone number is private. Not everybody can just get a hold of my phone number. LB Raider says hi.
Tell everybody thank you.
Ophelia wants to thank all of the peacocks that did send her a little bit of love yesterday for her birthday. Birthday wishes, birthday prayers, birthday finances. Whatever you sent Ophelia's way, she wants to thank you for it. We are firm believers in the power of prayer. Where 2 or 3 hang around and pray, that's where the blessings are going to be. We are firm believers in that. We firmly believe that all our family is still protected because of our mother's prayers. Oh, I don't give them too much. I start getting mad after a minute, Scarlett. Yeah, I start getting, as soon as I hear the voice, if the voice does not sound like somebody from the United States, I get mad. That's why Time Warner lost a lot of years ago, over 20 years ago. I had cable in this house, and then I needed a cable problem, and it was somebody from India. I don't think so. I'm paying green dollars. Why do I have to be giving somebody from India, a technician from India, my time? You were born at night, but not last night, Anna. That Ophelia says that all the time. So we do need to be aware, and we do need to, hey, come on here and tell all the other people, Hey, be aware that there's a lot of scammers out there that are calling your phones. If it's not a number that you know, don't answer it. I usually answer it and be quiet. I don't say nothing unless I hear somebody else on the other side. Usually, if it's a computer scam or whatever, the computer turns it off if they don't hear any noise. So I answer the call, but I don't say nothing. I just stay silent. And the only reason that I've been answering some calls is because there are some calls that are important, but these people just get on my nerves. Now, going backtracking to what I was gonna say, today is Friday. Don't forget, if you went to the pulga or if you're going to the pulga, don't forget to get repollo, papas, y zanahorias y calabazas. Why? It's gonna be freaking cold. Then go to the meat market and get you some short ribs because those are the best caldos. I'm not gonna say get beef shanks. Get some short ribs. That way you can make yourself a very awesome beef stew. It's gonna be freaking cold this weekend again. I was gonna take my money tree out. Ya se secó todo aquí adentro. He did not like it in here. Look at my money tree died in here. It totally, all of the leaves are falling. But I still am gonna keep it in here because it's not frozen. It just didn't like that it's not getting sun. And it's big. This money tree is like 7 years old or 8. So I'm not gonna just leave it out there. I'll take it out there after this next cold freeze comes. But yeah, get everything ready for a good caldo. I know Ofelia made caldo like 2 weeks ago when it was not that cold, but we all as a family sat at Ofelia's table and she had made caldo with short ribs and it was awesome. She had calabazas, chayote in there. If you don't know what chayote is mirletons. They look like pears, but it's a vegetable. And you slice it in half and there's one seed, one big seed in there. You take it out and then you chop it in cubes or whatever and put it in your caldo. They taste like squash. But the best thing in a caldo is for you to boil and boil and boil the short ribs or the bones that you're putting in there because the caldo, the soup is what you want. The vegetables are a plus. Why is your TV gonna stop working? I know with this freeze, my light that I have in front of my porch, that's a solar light, stopped working, and I don't know if it happened because of the freeze and something happened to it, but it stopped working, so I'll have to ask. Yes, Scarlett, the cabbage. But you know, when I just want a caldo and I just want to have a little soup, I get the shredded cabbage that they have at, like, to make coleslaw. They already have it shredded. So I can make just a little soup with the shredded cabbage instead of buying a whole big old cabbage because I live here by myself, girl. Oh, yeah, they don't those scammers are bad.
Dario.
But hey, Dario from the barrio, you made caldo and menudo because it was cold. Yeah, those are things that you make for cold weather too because those are comfort foods. Oh, so that's what you use the coleslaw mix for? I use it to make little soups when I just want something little, like for me. And then like I'll have like I'm bad. I went and bought a pack of the flats, the chicken wing flats. I don't like the little drumlets. So then I brought it home and I'm rinsing them. And I'm putting them in little snack packs, 3 at a time, because I can only eat like 3. So if I want a chicken soup, those go in there and boil, and then I put the other stuff in there. But the cabbage, I love cabbage with ribs. The riblets in cabbage, those are awesome.
Maria. Thank you, Maria.
Maria Chongos, you know they are. But they're going to be thinking, man, a caldo with Ofelia's nice hot tortillas would be good because they have sat at Ofelia's table. As much as they want to talk about Ofelia's house is all, packed up and it's all, they sat at her table and ate. And that's what gets me. So anytime that they want to say that all we do is talk about food, Maria Chongos, just think about that. Rolling up one of them nice corn tortillas and just rolling it up and just eating it like that. You don't even need caldo, just butter and salt.
Oh, it's true.
Ana y sus aventuras, they only talk about their smelly crutches. But they like to be talking about those crutches. I don't understand that.
Stop.
Scarlett, chicharrones and tortillas recién hechas with beans, refried beans, and hot sauce and stuff. Yes. Oh, seconds and thirds. I was gonna get some pork fat yesterday to make chicharrones, and I decided not to because I went and got milk and creamer, and I looked at the pork fat, and it's still $2.29 a pound, but it was like all the packs were like over $4. The last time I had bought some that were $3, and I could buy one and get away with it, but because when I make those chicharrones, I like to just be eating them like if they're chips, and I can't be just doing that.
Thank you for the coffee, sister.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right. See you later. I te miro.
But yeah, I wanted to come on here and let you all know that velvet real good, and I wanted to let Yaya know that I thank her. I thank Alexandra Roser and Linda Reyes for this shawl that I have been wearing and I will continue to wear. And yes, my dream is to come out of one of those game rooms with a mega inside the 2 pockets. I don't care. It'll be cash money. It has happened before and it will happen again. How do you like them apples? Hi, Tonya. Buchona. Oh, this winch. Look. She left my door open. My freaking birdies are going to get cold. Hey. They got to be warm. It's not warm in here, but it's not freaking freezing neither. But, yeah, these people like to get mad diokis because I'm so nice and warm. Yes, están todas enojadas because somebody gave Yaya some money. Oh, well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, usually, isn't there a name for when people fall in love with their abusers? There is a name for it. No, Maria, I think she closed it, but it's kind of windy outside, so it pushed it open. And my door doesn't just close by it like a normal door. I actually have to put a deadbolt on it. I sleep with that with a bar on it across. But I don't want to get rid of that door because the door price is $900. So it's fine with the bar across it on my side. I don't care. Stockholm? Is that what it is? Stockholm? When they fall in love with their abusers and they totally love each other. They have Stockholm syndrome. But they don't see it that way, and they get mad because I have been ignoring all their stuff, but I don't care anymore. It's like, why would I care? You know, I already lost 3 years of a job, a very good job. And in a few months, I'm going to be 62. I can just retire and just call it a day. You know, my son-in-law, my back door, somebody tried coming in through the back door. But what happened was that I had a opened refrigerator that I'm using as a storage, but the door of that refrigerator, when they tried to open the door, the knob hit the refrigerator door, and it couldn't be pushed anymore. And it had the bars on the outside of the door, because all this house has 4 doors, and all 4 doors have bars. Well, 3 of the 4 doors have chains on the bars. Those doors cannot be opened anymore. My son-in-law put chains and locks. So the only door that has a bar door that's open all the time is this one, and then if I go somewhere, I close it. But the only thing with putting that bar on the door is some people that come and visit don't know. And the one bracket that's open, and I think he could have done it the other way around. But the way that he put the brackets, the open one is on the side where people come in. And sometimes they scratch their arms. I should have him switch it when he comes around here. Well, how do you change? Maria Chong goes into that. Because obviously, I mean, it's hard for me to understand that concept. How were you at one point in your life married to a man, had children, and then later in life you say that you were always a lesbian, or that, I don't know, I don't understand that. Oh, you live close to the canal? I think, Anna, the only thing that I would worry about with the canal being so close is just keep your eye on the kids. I don't think that, somebody, I don't know. I don't know how bad the stealing is over there, the thefts, the house thefts. But being close to a canal with minors is what I would worry about. Yaya is very creative. I've seen some of the dolls that she has done, and they're awesome. The Christmas ornaments that she did with yarn and stuff. I wish I had that talent. I don't. And I'm glad that when they did donate to her and she was in a I'm gonna do this shawl for Angie, she did one for herself. And I'm glad that she was in that mood because right now it's freaking cold. And this is an easy, hey, I want to be warm. I'm just going to throw it over myself. I don't have to put it in my arms in sleeves or anything. I've had so many compliments at casinos from older women when they see me in the casino with these shawls. And one of the reasons is because I don't dress that bad. Sometimes I wear dresses at the casinos and then I'll put these shawls over them and they look nice. They complement what I'm wearing. So some older women do look and come and talk to me about it. Sasha, who? Sasha, I think that happened on the internet on one of his shows. Yes, they do recognize it from far away. They will recognize a good piece of work, handwork. Oh, was he? I didn't know that one, Sasha. Sasha Mendoza. Well, that's some information for our brains. I did not know that one. Um, but yeah, I was back on here just to let everybody know, hey, we're going to have another winter storm coming up here in Texas again. That's why these plants are still in here. They will not be out there until afterwards. And I do want to let y'all know, hey, if you're at the pulga, get those vegetables, get the caldo going, sit down with a caldo and a little bit of rice on the side. Enjoy your family, sit at the table with them, talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about, and just enjoy your time with the family. I know that I enjoyed sitting at the table with Ophelia's kids and Ophelia yesterday. And we usually sit at the table every day because I go to Ophelia's house every day. I'm bored of being here all 24/7. So I see Ophelia and her kids or her son every day because Sirena's in college. So, but that's something that we do because we're watching stuff. We watch slot games on the big old screen, or we play our games, or we're talking about what's going on. But we spend time together. Goyito has enjoyed his gift, which was an outside, what are those, pit? Just to be putting wood in it. And I had made him stop last month because I seen up the street somebody had cut a whole tree, and they had cut it in 2-foot sections and put it on the side of the street. I told him, Gorito, take my truck and go over there because you have a new gift and you're going to need that wood. And sure enough, he has been using that wood. So guess what? I don't know about all that. I know Ojos Locos is some kind of bar. And I've gone to some of the bars in La Feria long ago when I used to go to different kind of functions that they were having. But I did want to let y'all know, if the cold comes again, please be watchful. Don't be turning on generators inside the house. Turn them on outside. Use the extension cord. Do not turn on any kerosene heaters inside your house and stuff like that. Be careful with the kids. If you have those old gas heaters that you do need to put a pot of water on top, be careful that the kids are not too close to them because they'll get burnt. But I want to thank you all for being here with me. And I'm going to let you all go. I don't know if I'll come back tonight or not, but thank you. I found my little, hey, how's your coffee and your donut? That my granddaughter gave me. It's over here with my computer that I haven't used. But I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for being with me. Bye, everybody.